Hi friends, welcome back to Second Bloom. Today I want to have a little sit-down chat about a topic that comes up a lot when you're getting closer to retirement. Do you really need a financial advisor? In our house, we actually have two different approaches. My husband Rob works with a financial advisor because he likes having a person he can talk to, someone who can confirm he's on track and ease his mind. Me? I'm an index fund girl. I keep it simple, steady, and low cost, and that works best for me. So today I want to talk about why some people prefer using advisors and why others stick to DIY investing, how successful each path can be, and what's most important if you decide to hire someone. So let's start with some numbers. According to a 2023 survey by Northwestern Mutual, about 35% of Americans work with a financial advisor. That number jumps when people get closer to retirement. Almost half of people in their 50s and 60s say they use one, and it makes sense. Retirement decisions are complex. It's not just about investing, it's about Social Security timing, taxes, healthcare, and estate planning. Many people feel more comfortable having a professional walk them through it. For Rob, it's the reassurance. He can run ideas by someone, get a second opinion, and not feel like he's making decisions in a vacuum. The peace of mind is worth the fee for him. Me, on the other hand, I've always been drawn to simplicity. I invest steadily in low-cost index funds, automate as much as possible, and then I let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. The evidence supports this approach too. Study after study shows that low-cost index investing beats the majority of actively managed funds over the long run. According to S&P's SPIVA report, more than 80% of active managers underperform their benchmarks over 15 years. So if you have the discipline to stick with it, a DIY index strategy can be incredibly effective, and it saves you fees along the way. Here's where it gets interesting. Vanguard actually studied this and found that good financial advisors can add about 3% in net returns each year. But it's not because they pick hot stocks, it's because they help with behavioral coaching. In other words, they stop people from panic selling during market crashes, they keep portfolios diversified, they help with withdrawal strategies, and they optimize taxes. Those things can make a very real difference. The flip side? Not all advisors are equal. Some are basically salespeople pushing products that pay them high commissions. Which brings me to the next big topic. If you do hire a financial advisor, you want to make sure they are a fiduciary. That means they're legally obliged to put your interests first, not just recommend something suitable. It's a huge distinction. A fiduciary advisor will typically work fee only, meaning you pay them directly, either as a percentage of assets or an hourly rate. Non-fiduciary advisors may earn commissions on products they sell, which can create conflicts of interest. So if you go down this path, always ask, are you a fiduciary? How are you compensated? If the answers aren't clear or straightforward, that's a red flag. The reality is there is no one right answer. Some people thrive with a DIY index strategy, others need the reassurance of an advisor, and sometimes couples, like us, end up doing a little bit of both. What matters most is that you're working towards the same goal, a retirement that gives you freedom and peace of mind. So, do you need a financial advisor? Maybe, maybe not. But what you do need is a strategy you can stick with, one that helps you sleep at night. If you want to keep costs low and you're disciplined, index investing works beautifully. If you want personalized guidance and a sounding board, a fiduciary advisor might be worth every penny. For us, it's a mix. And at the end of the day, that's what matters, finding the approach that gets you to the finish line. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I'd love to hear in the comments, do you work with a financial advisor or do you prefer the DIY route? And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit like and consider subscribing so you don't miss out on the next video on our journey to retirement.